What's up, YouTube? So you're here because you want to learn how to make a tank. And not just any tank, but you want to make a tank that stand in the middle of a mob and not take any damage. Well, guess what? You're in the right place, because I figured it out. I made a build where you can do this. So initially, I wanted to make this build because we were running in groups, plus 20 and above, and the enemies hit so hard, they'll just one-shot you, and you'll be face-planted instantly. But if you have enough HP and you have enough toughness, you should be able to withstand just at least one attack, and then be able to heal up after that one attack. So that was the point of this build, and I was thinking, not only do I have to withstand one attack, I have to withstand multiple attacks. So, especially at the same time. So, I'm thinking, not only am I going to need toughness and health, I'm going to need agility for dodge chance. I'm also going to need to constantly spam to get my rage. So I'm going to need agility for attack speed, and then I'm going to need what is it? Block. Yeah. So I need to block. You know, let's help the dodge a little bit, and let's add some block chance on top of that. So that was the whole point of that was the whole thought process of this tank build. And so yeah, let's just get into the attributes. So for attributes, I put 70 into agility, and I put the rest into toughness. Now this is going to be completely dependent on your gear. You want to achieve at least 40% dodge chance, and you can see I had 39, but I think that's just because my gems were depreciating. But you want to achieve at least 40% dodge chance, and then put the rest into toughness. This build is mainly about toughness. The legacy of Willbreaker that I'm using is actually kind of broken. Like right now, it's a bug going on. You can use Bulwark of Dawn with this shield. Now, I don't like Quintanum Sundowns. I really don't like that shield. I actually like this shield. This is a really good shield. It's really good for the build because it has all res, and it gives you, well, the health reason's okay, but yeah, it's very nice. The Abolition Act, this is the reason I use it is the rage conservation time, as well as the attack speed and the rage per strike. You're going to need rage because of your shoulders, and I'll show you that in just a second. See, I'm using Seven Sisters, and this is a really good ring. Use 2 of them, or you can use 1 of them, but I use 2, and it gives you global life leech and maximum health. Very nice. Smile the Searing Song is a very important piece of the build, but you can use different chest pieces. It applies weaknesses to enemies around you, the enemies that you're attacking with your blades, and it gives you a lot of all resist and health. So these are very important to this build. You can't use this. You can't have this build without this piece here. You need these shoulder pieces. Envoy of War, they give you health back for all the rage that you're using. That's why you want to spam more of your attacks. That's why you have the Abolition Act. So moving on from that, we're going to go to the passive skill tree. I'm just going to show you for the passive skill tree, you're going to be going mostly toughness and dodge chance. So first we go with the toughness nodes, and the health reason is okay. But we're going to go with the maximum health and 10% max health there. So 20 toughness here, and then the 10% max health along with the all resist, and we're going to go with block chance. Now Kingless Aegis we're only using it for the block chance. We're not going to be using a non-shield offhand. We got block chance there, and we go with the apply weakness on block, which could be said to be useless with this Searing Song chest piece, but this can still add to your stacks. Now you can have maximum of 10 stacks of weakness, and then we're going to go 5% block chance as well. But we can only have 10 stacks of weakness, but you want to keep as many stacks on those enemies as possible. 10% toughness, or 10 toughness, sorry, and then 10 dodge chance. We go with dodge chance. We go. It says 5% force shield, and then dodge chance, maximum health. So the force shield is just going to add to your health because you have the Smile the Searing Song. We go with agility more agility, toughness, go with toughness, and then that's it. I mean, we can't really go with anything else. Now you can play around with this a little bit, but I would advise not taking anything that's not toughness or health. So one thing I forgot to mention is the importance of weakness. So weakness not only helps your team do more damage to the enemy, but also helps you because it decreases the damage the enemy does to you. Just keep this in mind when you're going through your gear and considering whether you want to use Smile This Hearing Song or whether you're considering not going with the weakness on block. So, but yeah, weakness is definitely going to be a benefit to you if you want to use it. Now let's move to the skills. Yeah. Yeah, so you could go Anvil's Woe if you'd like. You can spam it more often, and you could increase the area of effect with reduced rage cost. That could definitely work if you'd like to use that. But I do prefer Bleeding Edge, and that's just mainly because it does more damage, and you'll be able to get more from the Global Life Leech. You'll be able to attack more enemies around you with the Bleeding Edge, and that'll apply weakness more often with your Smile This Hearing Song. So go to the same runes I do with my melee build. It's increased area effect, and the blades keep spinning around you. Now that does have kind of like a increased rage cost, so you could technically go with the first modifier and the second. That's just your choice, and you can try and play around with all of that. Now we can use Bulwark of Dawn with this shield that we have, Legacy Willbreaker, until they change that. But you could technically use Quintons of Sundown if you want to go Bulwark of Dawn after they do change it. I don't suggest going to third modifier since we have a Searing Song as our chess piece, and you could just go with the first and the second modifier. So Sovereign Shout, you can apply weakens on enemies right when you jump on the mob, and you can grant all resist to yourself per enemy. You can stun enemies. If you're with the group, you could switch out the weakened one for the stun, or you could switch out the weakened one, the weakened modifier for the first one to give you more rage, because the more rage you have, the more you can heal yourself. So go ahead and play around with that as well, but I usually go with the weakened one just so I can apply it immediately. So the tracker's reach, you want to increase range because enemies can be pretty far away sometimes, and you want to be able to pull enemies from all directions. This increases density and allows for, if let's say your teammates have mark of impurity, it helps them with the chain explosions. So Wings of Ishmir, this is really good if you use it's definitely your gap closer and your engage. You can go with greater rage generation, or you can go with the second and third rune, but do not go with the fourth rune. Definitely don't go with the fourth rune. You don't want to knock back enemies. So, seeing as you guys are still here, that means maybe you actually care about the channel and that you want to see me come out with more videos. I appreciate you guys watching these videos. It's pretty awesome you guys have been supporting me so far. You can come visit me here on Twitch TV and watch me there. But I'm going to be coming out with a game review for this game, and probably be my next video, so just be watching out for that. And yeah, thank you guys again for all the support. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more guides like this video, if you like this video, hit that like button. That's what it's there for. Thank you guys. See you later.